Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. If you're preparing for the US Citizenship Test, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll be going over the 100 civics questions in random order, with the most up-to-date answers for 2025. Whether you're studying for the test or just want to learn more about US history, this video will give you all the information you need. Remember, the questions are the same, but the answers can change. So make sure you're studying the right information. We'll keep it slow and clear. Let's get started.
Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Who was the first president? George Washington. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who vetoes bills? The President. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. In what month do we vote for president? November. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s? Civil War. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older." When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. We elect a president for how many years? Four. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws.